These are the men France calls when every other option is off the table. From hostage rescues to high-stakes assaults, GIGN has a specialized unit for every kind of mission. Today, we're breaking down each one that makes up this elite force. But before we go any further, who exactly are we dealing with here? Soldiers? Sailors? Or a police force so elite they bridge all three worlds? The National Gendarmerie Intervention Group, better known by its French acronym GIGN, is the tactical spearhead of France's elite law enforcement. Historically, the Gendarmerie itself was part of the French armed forces. In 2009, a key change reshaped the chain of command. The Gendarmerie remained a military force, but its operations moved under the Ministry of the Interior, side by side with the National Police. In short, they're soldiers by training, but police by command. Formed in the wake of the 1972 Munich Olympic tragedy, GIGN has grown into one of the most formidable Tier 1 tactical police force in the world. Their motto, "A commitment to life," says it all. They stand as France's frontline force for dealing with hostage situations, high-risk operations, and extreme threats. They also protect high-profile government officials and secure critical sites, including French embassies in war-torn regions. Their training is intense, far beyond what's expected of an ordinary police force. Over the past 5 decades, GIGN has carried out more than 1,800 operations, rescuing over 600 hostages and arresting 1,500 suspects, all while losing only 4 members in the line of duty. They started out as a small 15-man squad back in 1973, and over time grew into a formidable force of nearly 1,000 operators. Their headquarters is located in Satori, near Versailles, where around 400 members are stationed. The remaining 600 serve across 14 regional branches, known as AGIGNs. The organization is built around 3 main units, along with a specialized detachment, an engineering division, and a dedicated training center, plus the 14 regional antenne GIGNs. This setup keeps them mission ready around the clock, with 2 platoons on constant standby, backed by helicopter units from Villacoublay Air Base. Every new operator receives a Maneurin MR-73 revolver, a 6-shot symbol of restraint that reflects GIGN's core principle, fire discipline over fire power. It's a mindset that's saved countless civilian lives. In 2007, the unit restructured into what became known as GIGN 2.0, merging its subunits under one unified training program. By 2021, GIGN 3.0 went a step further, fully integrating the regional branches and adopting a new shield insignia, a symbol of their unity and unbreakable resolve. But this structure isn't rigid. It's constantly evolving, shaped by a brutal selection process where only 7 to 8% of candidates survive 14 months of intense training at Ben. Operators master everything from halo jumps to underwater infiltration, often training side by side with elites like the FBI's HRT and the UK's SAS. Now, let's break down each of GIGN's units, one by one. At the heart of GIGN is the Intervention Force, the original GIGN, around 100 operators strong. This is the assault team that moves when every second matters. It's divided into 4 platoons of about 20 to 25 elite gendarmes each. 2 of these platoons are always on red alert, rotating seamlessly to stay mission ready. Each platoon breaks down into smaller strike teams of 4 to 6 members, fine-tuned for different scenarios, from tight urban sieges to wide-open rural pursuits. 2 sections specialize in high-altitude parachuting. We're talking freefall insertions from 30,000 feet, while the others focus on combat diving, slipping silently through waterways to strike where no one expects. This unit's DNA is all about direct action, high-risk raids, hostage rescues, and neutralizing armed threats. They've taken down over 500 hostile targets without a single friendly fire incident. Their gear usually fits their mission perfectly. HK-416s for close quarters battles, FN SCARs for mid-range engagements, and 338 Lapua sniper rifles for those long-distance one-shot, one-solution moments. No operation defines them better than the 1994 Air France Flight 8969 hijacking. 4 armed extremists hijacked the plane in Algiers, killing 3 passengers before forcing it to fly to Marseille. On December 24th, GIGN's intervention teams, led by Major Denis Favier, launched Operation Rock Climber. Flashbangs lit up the cabin, operators stormed the aircraft, and within 20 seconds, all hijackers were neutralized. 229 souls were saved. And this wasn't their first test. Back in 1976, during the Loyola school bus hijacking in Djibouti, Somali rebels had taken 30 French children hostage near the Ethiopian border. GIGN, barely 2 years old at the time, was flown in by C-130s. At dawn, they launched a precision assault, freeing all hostages and taking down the captors. It was their first major operation abroad, a defining moment that proved GIGN could project power far beyond France's borders. With around 40 operators, the Observation and Search Force, an evolution of the parachute-focused EPIGN, serves as GIGN's silent scouts. They are the eyes that feed real-time intel to the assault teams. These specialists in reconnaissance and surveillance can blend into almost any environment, plain clothes in a busy city or camouflaged on a mountain ridge, armed with drones, thermal optics, and compact SIG-MCX carbines. They gather crucial information in real time, whether it's tracking a bomb maker through the backstreets of Marseille or monitoring a suspect safe house on the outskirts of Lyon. Their roles, simple but vital, to read the battlefield, find patterns in the chaos, and guide the strike teams with precision. Training is grueling. Operators endure 72-hour stakeouts in the mock villages, perfecting the patience and precision, especially during the 2015 Charlie Hebdo attacks. It was January 7, 2015, when gunmen stormed the Charlie Hebdo offices in Paris, killing 12 people before retreating to a print shop 40 kilometers away. While GIGN's intervention force provided surveillance and coordinating with RAID for the assault that neutralized both attackers, all hostages were saved that day. That operation marked GIGN's first major joint mission with RAID, showcasing how Observation's Intel Edge can shape the outcome of an entire crisis. This wasn't their first time in the limelight. Back in 1988, during the Uvea crisis in New Caledonia, GIGN scouts navigated dense jungle terrain to locate 27 captured Gendarmerie held by Kanak separatists in a cave. After a week of silent reconnaissance, mapping air vents, entry points, and terrain, their groundwork paved the way for a negotiated resolution that freed nearly all the hostages. It was a rare, near-bloodless victory during a volatile chapter of France's overseas history, and a testament to what patience, stealth, and precision can achieve. With about 65 operators, the Security and Protection Force, another legacy of EPIGN, handles the protection of France's high-profile figures and critical sites, from embassies in Kabul to nuclear plants in Gravelines. These operators are the experts in close protection. They roam through hostile zones and stand guard with compact P90s at the ready. Their training goes beyond firepower. It's about control and composure, emphasizing de-escalation over aggression, where a taser often replaces a trigger pull. During the 2011 Libya operation, they safeguarded evacuations amid the fall of Muammar Gaddafi. One of their defining roles is within the Gendarmerie detachment of the GSPR, the elite unit tasked with guarding the President of France. This 20-man team combines GIGN's tactical discipline with the precision and professionalism of a Secret Service detail. Their courage was on full display during the November 13, 2015 attacks in Paris. Multiple sites were hit that night, from the Bataclan Theater to cafes and the Stade de France. Working alongside RAID, they secured perimeters, prevented secondary explosions, and helped rescue more than 300 people. It was a moment that embodied their creed: a life for a life, even in the darkest hours. Their work extends far beyond France. In 2023, during an operation in French Guiana against illegal gold mining. Protection operators shielded environmental patrols deep in the Amazon. The mission came at a cost. One operator lost in an ambush, but it dismantled criminal networks, devastating the rainforest, proving once again that GIGN's reach and its resolve stretch across continents. The Regional Branches Force oversees 14 AGIGN units, 7 across mainland France and 7 overseas. On home soil, they're based in Caen, Dijon, Nantes, Orange, Reims, Toulouse, and Tours. Abroad, you'll find them in Guadeloupe, Martinique, French Guiana, Réunion, Mayotte, French Polynesia, and New Caledonia. Together, these branches bring about 600 operators into the field, ensuring a rapid response wherever a crisis unfolds. Each AGIGN unit mirrors the main GIGN headquarters in structure and skill, but adapts to its environment. In Normandy, teams train for amphibious missions along the coast, while operators in Polynesia specialize in island infiltrations across sprawling atolls. Since 2021, all AGIGNs have been fully integrated under the GIGN command, a move that strengthened coordination, intelligence sharing, and training standards nationwide. Here's the impressive part. These mini GIGNs have cut response times across France to under 30 minutes. That speed proved crucial in the 2018 Trèbes supermarket siege in the Occitania region. When an armed attacker took hostages inside a Super U store, the Toulouse AGIGN team was first on scene. They secured the perimeter, stabilized the situation, and bought precious time for GIGN's main intervention force to arrive. The coordinated response ended the standoff quickly, saving multiple lives in the process, and their reach extends well beyond Europe. In Réunion, amid volcanic peaks and dense forests, AGIGN teams foiled a 2019 separatist plot using drone reconnaissance to uncover hidden weapons caches. From the Caribbean to the Pacific, these regional detachments embody GIGN's global readiness. Engineering and Support Division. This 50-strong division is GIGN's innovation hub, the crew that turns ideas into real-world tools. You've got snipers running PGM Heket-2 50 cals for precision shots out to 1.5 miles, breach specialists handling hydraulic rams and explosive charges, and tech experts building everything from EMP jammers to compact robot scouts. They're long-range sniper teams, renowned for suppressed long-range accuracy, the same kind of precision that helped quietly resolve the 1982 Grand Mosque siege in Saudi Arabia. National Training Center. At Bain's 250-acre training ground, around 100 instructors train GIGN's future operators through a tough 14-month selection course, including 3-mile swims in freezing water, 6-mile night runs, and mental tests that push recruits to their limits. It's not just for the French either. Teams from the UAE and NATO allies come here to train. GIGN's setup isn't just red tape and ranks. It's a living system of sacrifice and precision, stretching from Satori's command halls to the waves of Polynesia. Their real legacy? The lives they've saved. That's a wrap on every unit within GIGN. Let me know, should the next video cover their intense selection and training program or Germany's legendary GSG-9?